What I mostly got out of the presentation was that it's important to go back to our traditional diets. And when I asked a question about that's important to me to find out where the best fish is, because I do travel a lot to other First Nations, and I don't know whether I would want to eat fish more from Lake Erie than up north, because the water does look clear and everything. But I would really like to know, like London area, I would be leery about having fish in that area because of all the toxins in that area. And and then way up north, Grassy Narrows, that's why I want to go on a website and look and see what First Nations did participate, and approach those First Nations and see what, if they're willing to share with me, or how they're going to do this. Like he said, talked about that they're not going to share the information, but you'd have to approach them, and that's what I would like to do. Because I do travel up north a lot, and I'd like to eat in a healthy way where it's not going to harm me or any of my family members, and bring it back. And like how we used to do before, like barter and trade, like, things like that. I'd take them things from this area, what grows, like corn grows plentiful in this area. That's what they always want, like things like that, and corn soup and everything. And they usually use up north, use hominy, or else like corn on the cob type in their corn soup, and or the wild rice or whatever. And so that's one thing I'm interested in, to eat in a better way, and what is growing. And it was really good to hear that the chemical part was low to the standards of not being severely harmful like it is in Grassy Narrows, where they're having mercury poisoning to their bodies and stuff, and deformity within the babies and everything like that. And I think it would be beneficial to I'm from New Credit, and it would be beneficial to educate our community also from the work that Six Nations has done of better education and awareness in our schools and our families about better healthy eating, because of the diabetes and the cancer and everything and heart disease that's being rampant within our communities. And following that type of traditional diet, I feel better. I also had a talk with my doctor today about fasting and our diet and things like that. And I just really enjoyed it about just the facts, like some of the things you would have common sense, but now that it's like there's evidence there, right? That the type of things that are highly eaten is the corn. That makes sense in this area, and wild rice would be like in Hiawatha or up further, and fish is up further yet and I just see that exchanging and bartering of information of how we could help each other in the First Nations, those First Nations that did participate in this. So, but anyway, and I'm really thankful for all the people that did the work in here, and the question that was on my mind yet is, so often we go outside of our First Nations drawing on that knowledge, when there's a lot of knowledge within the First Nations that we could draw upon, that isn't hidden, that's hidden.